Ignorant people are often loud and confident, but the real experts tend to be quiet and humble. Why is that? In 1995, a man called MacArthur Wheeler robbed two banks in broad daylight without a mask. He even looked at the cameras with confidence. He was arrested within 24 hours by the police as his picture was captured by the cameras inside the banks and was shown across television channels. He seemed quite shocked that he was arrested, and he kept saying, "But I wore the juice." MacArthur Wheeler applied lemon juice all over his face and thought it would make his face invisible. This is because he read somewhere that lemon juice could create invisible ink on paper. This unusual incident inspired social psychologists David Dunning and Dunning-Kruger to study this phenomena. They assessed the knowledge levels of graduate students across several subjects. They found that students with the lowest abilities significantly overestimated their competence and scores, and even their relative performance vis-a-vis other students. Whereas students with high levels of competence were quite accurate in assessing their performance, but they underestimated their relative performance vis-a-vis other students. This theory was called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It is a cognitive bias where people with low abilities always overestimate themselves. They also found that initially, when someone learns a new subject, their competence is obviously low, but their confidence is very high. But after they learn more about the subject, their confidence actually comes down quite significantly because they begin to realize how little they know about the subject. But when they spend several years mastering the subject, they not only become more confident, but also more competent. They also become intellectually humble. Why? This is because they realize that the subject is quite complex and nuanced, and even the best can be intellectually fallible. This is mostly why one important identifier of highly competent people is intellectual humility. You can often observe this dynamic in action when people participate in panel discussions. You will invariably find that the novice talks with the most confidence, whilst the experts talk in a more measured manner. This is also why you see all kinds of people on social media platforms with little or no subject knowledge freely dishing out advice on complex subjects with great confidence and absolute certainty. So the next time you hear a person speak with overconfidence and certainty, be a little cautious. Don't overestimate them. And when you hear a person speak softly and with humility, also be cautious. Don't underestimate them. They may be the real experts. A fool who is aware that he is a fool is actually not a fool. But a fool who thinks he is smart or wise is definitely a fool. Stephen Hawking, a renowned theoretical physicist, captured the same thought powerfully. The greatest obstacle to knowledge and discovery is not ignorance, but the illusion of knowledge.